Pauline So, and I'm a family chiropractor at Arc of Life Chiropractic Natural Health Group in Ottawa. Today I'm going to show you the top 5 spinal hygiene exercises that you can do until you can see your chiropractor. So we're going to start off with the first one being child's pose. Now this is going to seem like a very simple exercise, but in fact it's one of the most beneficial that you can do, especially if you're experiencing any lower back pain or any lower back tightness, and especially with all the sitting that we're doing these days. So you're going to start off on the mat in a tabletop position, so on all fours, and then you're going to lean back, resting your seat onto your heels. You can outstretch your hands a little bit further, and then resting your forehead down onto the mat. Here the key is to be able to take a good breath in, filling your belly with air, and then relaxing and letting it all go, feeling that deep stretch everywhere within your body into the base of your spine. Another alternate position is you can place your arms alongside your body with your palms up. Again, practicing that breath in and out. So the key on this is really slowing your breath, deepening into the stretch with every exhale. Okay. A modification for that would be that if you're having any knee issues, you can spread your knees a little further apart as you're, again, deepening into that stretch. Another thing you could do is you could place some padding underneath your knees or place a block underneath your seat, again, just to give you some less pressure on your knees. Okay, so that's the first one, is child's pose. Second one is CatCow. This is one of my favorites. It's really good for everything, for basically opening into your spine, into your shoulders, into your neck as well. So you're going to start off, again, all fours, tabletop position, nice and flat back. And then in here, what you're going to do is you're going to push into your hands and into your feet as you inhale and lift your gaze towards the ceiling. And then on exhale, slowly you're going to come tuck your chin down towards your chest, bringing your spine up towards the ceiling. And then again, returning back to neutral. And then starting again. So you want to go through that pattern of that inhale and exhale, slowly deepening with every stretch, with every exhale. Okay? A couple modifications for cat-cow position would be, if you have any wrist issues, you can try having your hands a little more forward. Okay? If you have any knee issues, then what you can do is also put some extra padding underneath your knees. If you have any back issues, then I'd recommend just going slower and a little less deep. Okay, number 3. All right, this is going to be knee to chest. So what you're going to do is you're going to lie on your back, flat on your back. You can have, again, a slight bend in your knees or a little roll underneath your knees if you're having any lower back discomfort. Now here you're just going to bring your right leg towards your chest, placing your hands either underneath your knee here in your thigh or again across the shin. And in your inhale, you're going to then relax into it. On your exhale, bring your knee closer gently towards your chest. You can lengthen that left leg, or again, option would be to leave it bent. But in lengthening here, I'm going to feel that stretch a little bit deeper with every exhale. Bring it a little bit closer. You can also bring it slightly inwards for part of it on one of the inhales. And then exhale, bringing it again a little bit deeper. And again, same thing over to the other side, slightly out. Returning to your inhale. And then exhale, letting that relax. Make sure you repeat it on the other side. Okay. Next one, number 4, is going to be the piriformis stretch. The piriformis muscle is a deep muscle that lies underneath the glutes. This is a really important muscle to stretch and to relax if we're going to, again, not only stretch into your glutes, but also, again, to help release into your lower spine. So for this one, what you're going to do is lying flat on your back. I would have your knees bent, feet flat on the floor. You're going to cross your right ankle over your left knee or thigh. And then what you're going to do is you're going to interlace your hands behind your thigh, bringing it towards your chest. So slowly, ever so slowly, not creating any pain. You want to bring that till you feel a nice stretch. You can also, again, stretch by pushing across the right leg, deepening into that stretch further. And then again, with every inhale and exhale, on the exhale, you're going to bring it a little bit closer, deepening, pushing a little bit further away. Couple modifications for that is if you find that you're too tight, no problem. You're going to get enough stretch perhaps just by leaving that left leg down on the floor. You could also use a strap if you want to as well to help bring it a little bit closer without reaching. I want you to have your neck nice and relaxed during that stretch. Okay, so that's a good one there for the piriformis. Last one, and I would say important one these days with technology and the amount of time that we're spending on computers and devices. We're gonna do a seated, what I could call like an angel stretch, with an option as well too to do a chin tuck. So I'm gonna show you seated in a chair. You could also do this standing against a wall, just make sure you're really tucking into your pelvis. So in here, we're gonna engage into the core, pulling your belly button in towards your spine, so that you're not slouching into your chair. So we're combating all of this, so we're gonna do the opposite. We're gonna really activate those muscles. So engaging your core, opening up to the chest, shoulders down your back. This is kind of starting position. This is the posture where we want to be able to create our goal as far as our normal. And so for here, you want to think about opening up your arms and reach up, 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 and then opening up your arms. Pretend you have small little weights in your hands, and you're gonna be opening and bringing your elbows and hands further back as if there was like a wall behind me quite far. So we're gonna reach further back slowly while engaging into our core as you're going down it. And so we're gonna end down like this. Okay, so now we've engaged, opened up into the chest, into the shoulders, into the arms. We're engaging into all of our spinal erector muscles there as well. And so now what we want to do is also work on that chin tuck, because a lot of times when people do stretches for their posture, their head sticks up this way. So instead, we're going to stay with this position, and then we're going to bring the chin back. So retracting, so chin is parallel. We're going to retract the chin backwards, as if you're again trying to touch the wall behind you. And then you want to hold that for a couple breaths. In, exhaling, keeping this all activated. And then another thing that I want you to do is think about there's a string on the top of your head. You're going to elongate your spine as if someone's pulling you up. And again, going through your breaths and then holding. From that, come back to a neutral position, which is here. So you can catch your breath. It's not here. So again, open, stretch, engage, retract. Couple cycles of your breath, activating all these neck muscles, and then elongating the spine. There you go. Those are my top 5 spinal hygiene exercises that you can do until you see your chiropractor again. We look forward to seeing you soon. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below, and we'd love to hear from you. Check us out on archoflife.ca. See you guys soon. Bye.